Welcome to day 12. Now, today we get into conditionality and how it's really created from us, our conditions, instead of happening to us. Now, a lot of people live a life where things are happening to them. They believe that circumstances are happening to them. They believe that they're broke and therefore they can't do things. Now, what we really delve into today is more about that beliefs and the conditions that you're placing on yourself. You see, people tend to think that they need to have certain things happen for them to be successful, or they might feel that they're limited because they haven't had other offers or experiences or opportunities really arise in their lifetime. Now, many people, and I remember thinking like this when I was a young man as well, many people think that if they don't have the education, that they're not going to be successful, that they need to go to university or get a college degree. Now, if that's the belief that you have and you're holding tight to that, then you are creating that as a condition in your life. So the condition is a myth, it's an idea, it's a belief that you may be putting out into the universe. So what we want to do is start to create conditions in our life that serve us. So understand that everything is happening for you and embody that and believe that. So whenever you feel like a limitation might be coming up, understand that it's there for you. Everything is working to serve you. If you're not abundant right now, if you're not having that experience of having as much wealth, freedom, happiness, joy, all those sort of things in your life right now, understand that that is simply yourself giving yourself the contrast of what's not working, what you're not enjoying, what you don't like. Now, when we start to understand that, we can look more at our behavior and our beliefs and look for shifts that we can change to change our perception on the world, to change our identity, and therefore to change the experience that we're having in this world. Now, I really commend you never, ever, ever to say again that you cannot afford something. If for whatever reason you are choosing not to purchase something that you want to purchase, stop telling yourself that you can't afford it. Stop telling yourself that you don't have the money. Because as you're confirming that and confessing that, that's the reality that you're experiencing. That's a condition that you're placing on yourself. What you can say instead is, I'm choosing not to do this right now. I am creating this into my life. I am going on that holiday. I am planning for that holiday. And start planning towards the things that you want to achieve and you want to have in your life. Now, when it comes to money and wealth and believing that you can't afford things, if that's been a story that you've been experiencing, where you'll keep getting these experiences where you can't afford what you want to do, that is literally because you keep believing that you can't afford things. So the universe keeps showing you things that you want, and you keep going, I can't afford it, I can't afford it. And the more that you're doing that, the more you're confessing it, the more that you're continuing to create that condition, which is an illusion, which is made up by you in this world. What I suggest is looking for the ways of how you can do the things that you want to do. Stop telling the story that you're broke. Stop telling the story that you can't do things, that you can't afford things. Never ever again say that you can't afford anything. If you're saying that, you're confessing that, and you're making it happen. Instead, next chance you get to make an investment in yourself, next chance you get to invest in an opportunity, whether it be new car, experience, mentoring, new course, what else would you want? Holiday? Maybe it's buying a friend or a relative or a loved one a gift that you couldn't buy. Why don't you go ahead and take some action from a new light, from a new energy, showing that you are abundant and you believe that, and saying, you know what, I can, and here is me taking some action towards that. You start playing life this way and things start to change. I've noticed this in my own life and many of my students, that when those limitations come up of, oh, I can't afford that, I can't do that, the moment we go, yes, I can, and I will make this happen, and we make a commitment and we take a step forward, the universe is going to help support you to find your way. So remember, you can do whatever you believe that you can do. And when you truly believe something, you take aligned action towards your outcome, towards your intentions, towards the goals, towards what you want in life. So look at where look at where you're at right now. Where can you be taking some new action? Where can you make some new commitments in your life that are going to create a new reality for you? That's it for today, and I'll see you in the next lesson.